Hey guys, I wanted to come in here and chat with you guys a little bit about plant-based eating, how we stay consistent on the road, how we stay to our meal plan, how we can afford to travel so much because of what we do when it comes to food when we're traveling and that sort of thing. If you guys have been following my social media this week, you know that I was kind of last minute booked to work Okeechobee Music Festival. So tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I am leaving Tallahassee and I won't be back until Monday night. So that's almost a full week, and I just wanted to pop in while I'm packing to show you guys kind of how I pack, how I plan, and what kind of things I'm doing on the road. So if you have any questions as I go ahead and feel free to put them in the comments and we'll just get started. So I am prepping right now, and I started prepping at 11. It's about 12:30 right now. I have one meal that I'm finishing up, and by the time I'm done making this video, it'll probably be close to 1. So total, I spent 2 hours prepping to have 5 days worth of food. Now, if you've ever been to a music festival or a big event, there are a lot of great benefits here from bringing your own food. One, the lines are freaking crazy, especially if you're vegan and plant-based. You know, there's like 2 or 3 places at most of these bigger festivals, if you're lucky, that are gonna have plant-based meal options. So you're gonna save yourself a shit ton of time waiting in line. 2 hours, you know, that's really just like 1 or 2 days worth of waiting in line for food. So you're missing getting to hang out with your friends. You might be missing shows that you wanna see. So it's really just a time saver. Also, I spent about $50 today on all of these things I'm gonna eat over the next 5 days. That's about $10 a day, and like I said, if you are a plant-based traveler, if you've been to music festivals and things before, you know that you're probably looking to pay between $10 and $15 per meal if you're having someone else prepare your food. So now that means you're spending $30 to $45 a day versus almost that much for the whole entire week. So there's that. I know I am really lucky because we're not camping, so I'm gonna have access to a fridge and things like that. So if you are camping or doing something like that, this may not be as helpful for you. But if you're in a place where you can keep a cooler, keep a fridge, Yeti coolers, and coolers like the same, you know, you can keep ice and your food cold for like days. So really, if you can prepare yourself beforehand, whether you're camping or whether you're staying in a house, like, you're gonna be good. So now I'm gonna kind of show you guys how I'm packing, what I've prepped for my meals. Normally when we're at home, I kind of do each meal in one container for me, Grisham, and Nicole. That way we can just like grab and go as we're running and rushing off to work and stuff, because I'm not sure how much fridge space I'm gonna be able to take up, and just space in general. I'm packing a little bit differently. I have a lot of things stored in bigger batch containers, which you're gonna see, but I also have these containers here, which are for my breakfast and stuff. So as I eat them, I'm just gonna refill them with the other day's food. That way I can kind of just have simple things, not a shit ton of stuff to carry with me, etc. So packing wise, when we go out of town, I normally have 2 different coolers. I have a cooler that's for cold stuff, that's insulated, and then I also just have like a reusable cooler bag, not cooler bag, but a reusable bag to put kind of like my dry goods and things like that. So I'm gonna start you out at the beginning of my day. The first thing I have every day is my superfood shake. I normally mix that with a veggie and a carb. So most of the time it's spinach that I freeze, buy fresh, I freeze, and I put into the fridge, or into the freezer, and something like either overnight oats, butternut squash. This is how it's gonna look on vacation, right? So I've got my bag of my vegan superfoods. It's got pretty much, essentially I don't have to take vitamins and bring them with me anymore because it's got probiotics, prebiotic, digestive enzymes, super fruits, super green blend, all adaptogenic herbs, and the same amount of vitamins and minerals that I'm getting from 6 salads. So this has definitely been a lifesaver for us on the go. Get some air out of this. This has been a lifesaver for us on the go for so many trips. It's the only vegan protein superfood shake that I've ever tasted that doesn't taste like shit. So you can just mix it up in your shaker with water and go. If you're desperate, though that's not a meal replacement, I don't suggest you guys do that. You need to put a veggie in it. You need to put a carb in it to make it a full meal. But like I said, desperate times. So that's gonna go in my dry bag. I also have, this is what I would normally turn into overnight oats. Like I said, I'm trying to save containers and stuff like that. So I just made a dry mix. There's walnuts, there's coconut flakes, chia seeds, and oatmeal. Once I get to wherever I'm staying at our vacation rental home, I'll probably put some coconut milk and some water in this, maybe along with some peanut butter, and get that soaking for the next day. If not, I'll be able to just make oatmeal every morning to have along with my shake, right? So this one is gonna go in the dry bag with my superfoods. I also have my shaker that I bring all the time with me that's gonna go in the dry bag. Here, let's see. Here's the coconut milk that I'm taking with me for the overnight oats, for the possibility if I find a coffee. I save all my jars for stuff like this because we travel a lot. And it's just, I like it better than carrying around the carton. Grisham and Nicole are still going to be here, so we're sharing groceries, so I just kind of have to take stuff for my own. So I've got that. And that pretty much covers my first meal of the day. My second meal of the day, because we are on this Time Nutrition muscle building program, I'm doing a snack and then also a meal. So 30 minutes after my workout, I do a protein and a fruit. So I have edamame and clementines. And then like 30 minutes after that, kind of after I shower, I normally do a tofu scramble. So I've got my tofu scramble with my carrots, and I'm gonna have that with half of a pita. Half of the pita is gonna go in the dry bag. I'm gonna close this up. So once I eat this every morning, I'm gonna fill it up with my lunch and my snacks for the day, because I'm assuming we have pretty early call times. So I'm assuming I'm just gonna eat all this and then pack the rest of my food for the day in it and just be set, right? I have, not only am I plant-based, but I have a ton of food allergies. I can't eat anything that's made in a facility with bananas, which is like a really, really weird one. So I kind of have to be really mindful of this no matter what nutrition program things I'm on. So, all right, we've got most of that stuff. Get this one in there too. And then I also have my plant-based pre-workout because I'm not sure what the coffee situation is going to be like at this festival. I'm going to put that in my dry cooler bag. Okay, so we've done our first meal, our snack, our second meal, and now we're on to, I keep my little menu planner here in the fridge so I can refer to it like all the time. This is a friggin' lifesaver for me. It breaks down the portions that I need and just makes life easier. So I've got that, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm here at my lunch. My lunch is normally like a veggie and a protein. For that, I've made vegan chicken salad. Hey Laura, hi. I've made vegan chicken salad or chickpea chicken salad, whatever you want to call it. Super easy. I put this in the Ninja with a little bit of vegan mayo, a little bit of mustard, nutritional yeast, salt, and a pickle. And I just blend that up really quick. So I'm going to have this as my protein serving on top of a bed of cabbage. So I'm bringing this separately and not all put together because I kind of just don't want everything to soak into each other too. So these things are definitely cold items. They need to go in the cold bag. You have to have 2 coolers, holy crap. Let's see. And then here's the spinach I have for my shakes in the morning. I'm gonna have that in here. I also, so we did the vegan chicken salad meal, and my next meal is normally a veggie and a carb. So I'm making loaded potato bowls with broccoli. I've got potatoes. I have vegan bacon bits, and then I'm also gonna bring a little bit of vegan cheese with me. Not sure if I'm really gonna be able to use that because it needs to be melted, and I'm not sure what my living situation is gonna be like until we get there. So I've got these in the bag. I really am gonna need 2 coolers, crap. Okay, I'm glad I did this with you guys, that way I know. So I've got that food, and then for my dinner, I'm still making the dinner. Since I'm not prepping with my husband. I'm making stuffed peppers. He's not a big pepper fan. So I'm going to take this and even have it in my bake bowl. So maybe if I'm at the house and I can toss some things in the oven, I already have all my dishware with me too. So I'm going to fill these with black beans and onions. And then my dinner, which is normally a veggie and a healthy fat. I made myself some cucumber salad in another homemade, or another kept jar that I have. And then I'm gonna have that maybe with some cashews. So I've got all that stuff prepped. And on top of that, because I'm a muncher and because I'm just not sure how hungry I'm gonna be working 12-hour shifts, my peanut butter for my stuff too, I brought some extra stuff. I really didn't want to be under on veggie servings, and I knew I was going to be wanting to snack, so I got some. I'm not a big processed food person, so if you're seeing this and you think it's out of character, it's just because I'm flexible when I travel, but I'm still on track. So I've got dried broccoli, okra, and some kale chips. These are just going to like save my ass while we're driving down south. I've got those. I also really love these, just the mango slices. They're pretty high in sugar, but it's natural sugar that comes from mangoes. So it's not like your body's using cane sugar from like something that's like sweetened. So I have these with me for some extra fruit servings. And then just some random things. I've got some extra carrot sticks for an extra veggie serving snack. And then I am a sweetheart and I'm bringing some extra fruit for the people that are staying in my house because I just know what it's like when I travel, and people are going to be jealous of my food when they're eating their cereal and milk in the morning, so I'm just thinking ahead. Well, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I hope that this gave you a little bit more confidence that you can stay on track with your meal planning, you can stay on track with your nutrition, you can travel and not spend a shit ton of money because you're bringing your own food. If you have any questions, if you want any of these recipes, or if I'm gonna see you maybe at this Okeechobee Music Festival this weekend, I'd love to connect. All right, guys, have a great day.